Good morning, St Catherine's. Welcome to my next instructional video, and this one is for the students, and this is showing the students the new reading tab on the library portal page. Okay, if we navigate to the library portal page on the right hand side, you'll see there's a reading tab. When you click on that reading tab, you'll notice that will take you to a lot of reading lists. Mine's taken a little while to get there, but we're there eventually. You'll see there that English is quite heavily represented, as you'd expect, plus also some of the other subjects that have associated reading lists are also represented. You've got history, D&T Year 8 and 10, and also drama, and there's a fair few ones down there for staff. What is the reading list? Well, what it is that we've basically gone back to the various departments, particularly English, and said, well, what are the students studying for each term? And they have come back to us with a theme, and then what we have basically done is, associated with that theme, we have a lot of other reading resources that the students may use. So if we open up one of these lists, this will show you where the list has come from, and also give you a static picture of that reading list. Now, really, to get the most up-to-date reading list, you're best to navigate through the portal page, which, when this document opens up, you'll see it will show you what you need to do to get the latest dynamic list. So if there's new books that have been brought in that reading list, that will show that. Just going to log in for a moment, and we should be back in. This is the Word document. Now, this was for the Year 7 reading list, Term 1. Alright, so you'll see with all the reading lists, I've given you the directions for the reading lists as to how to get to the dynamic reading list via our OPAC search engine. In other words, using the library catalogue system. Okay, we've had a little blackout there. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, so you'll see this is a Word document. So when I bring it up, you'll see that with all of the reading lists, I've given you the link to how you get to the actual dynamic reading list. So this is we arrive at this reading list by going in through the library Oliver tab, and when you click on the Oliver tab, you'll jump to the screen there. You go to OPAC search, and you will click on reading lists, and you'll see a whole lot of reading lists that are basically done for you. Now, what I've done is, after speaking to the various departments, they have given me the theme. So for Term 1, we've got the theme being communication with Year 7, is that we have listed now all of our resources that are additional and would be used by the students there to get a greater understanding of their theme on communication. You'll notice the reading list there gives you the author. It gives a little bit of a review with most of the books as what is in the particular book, and it will also give you the call number of that particular book. So a really good resource for all students there when they are basically being asked by the English department to get additional resources to go along with those particular themes. So ladies, please use this. It is a really good resource there, and it saves you a lot of time and effort rather than coming up and asking the library, what else can we read? If you jump to your reading lists, and particularly the links that are on the portal page, I think you're going to find it a lot easier to find associated texts with those reading lists. You can see there's a lot of things on here. Remember, this is only a Word document, so this is only correct at the time of publication, so this may get a little bit out of date as we add new resources in there. That's why it's important to jump back into the actual dynamic reading list via OPAC. If we just quickly jump out of this one and go back to a couple of the other reading lists, you'll see there that we have all of the years covered here. Even with the Year 12, you've got the different subjects in Year 12 and Year 11 covered as well. There are occasional some reading lists where there's really not really reading list in there. Okay, so ladies, let's make good use of this. It's going to make it a lot easier for you. It's going to give you a lot of information, and again, it's on the library portal page under the heading of reading list. Thanks very much for listening. See you later.